Hello people, we are still at People's Dialogue Festival having amazing conversation. And before I just go on, happy International Women's Day to all the ladies out there. And today I am joined by another incredible person. Tuambie unafanya nini and where you coming from?
My name is Sharlene. I am a tech and human rights campaigner at Amnesty International Kenya.
Just pause it there. What are you celebrating today? It's IWD.
I am celebrating the progress that we have made as women. We have seen an increase when it comes to representation of women in various spaces, both local and global. And I feel like that's generally just something to celebrate. And also, and with that also comes just being cautious also, because we're seeing also, with that we're seeing an increase in online gender-based violence as well. And that's something we're also, cognizant of and soon to campaign against.
Yeah, true. I've seen that you have launched a report, but before we get into that particular report, what do you do? What are some of the programs you do at Amnesty Kenya?
So within Amnesty, we've got the Tech and Human Rights program, which deals with all matters to do with safeguarding human rights in the digital space. We've got civil liberties as well, which deals with freedoms that we enjoy as Kenyans, the right to protest. They also do have a campaign called Protect the Protest. And we also deal with inequalities and discrimination, which is in the name. It deals with advocating for communities that have been marginalized and discriminated against certain rights that the rest of us enjoy.
What brought about the need, or how did you feel we have to conduct this particular report? I do not want to jump into the report, so you tell us what led to you guys be like, we need to do this report, we need to research first, and what were some of the findings?
So first of all, we did this report because obviously the youth population, majority of the youth population is on TikTok in comparison with like other social media platforms. And then secondly, the fact that we have 90% of the world's youth population in the global south, but majority of our experiences are on social media platforms are underdocumented, especially in research. So that's what mostly just prompted, us doing the research and conducting, conducting the research and doing this report.
And what are some of the key findings you got?
One was obviously the hyper-personalization of the For You feed. So what this means is essentially the platform, the system in the platform is able to kind of hyper-personalize what you like, essentially the content that you like. And obviously, and also something that we found that is quite harmful because of this hyper-personalization is the fact that content on suicidal ideation essentially can be hyper-personalized on this platform. And so the second thing that we're calling for as Amnesty in our petition is the fact that for children especially, the platform should be able to have an opt-in where children can, decide whether they would like to have their content hyper-personalized or just general, so that's the second thing that we're calling for, but mostly just the overall call to action for our petition is safety. Safety by design. These platforms need to be designed with safety of children and young people in mind.
So where can people find this report?
When you just amnesty.org, the report is called Driven into the Darkness, How TikTok Encourages Self-Harm and Suicidal Ideation. You can just find it on our website, www.amnesty.org.
Yeah, and also putting you on the spot, please speak to young women. It is Happy International Women's Day.
So for young people out there, for young women, first of all, Happy International Women's Day. I want to celebrate you. We have been taking spaces and we'll keep occupying spaces both locally and globally, and I love it for us. The second thing I would like to tell you is the fact that be safe out there. Check your content, check your siblings, your children's content. What are they watching? And ensure that it's safe for them so that we can have, you know, a bright future for all of us, you know? Yeah, that's
it.
what I'd like to say.
Okay, thank you so much. It is still us, Nairobi's Trust, here at People's Dialogue Festival, having conversations that actually matter to young people. Stay tuned. We will be bringing you more conversation. And to all the women out there, happy International Women's Day.